Hi, this is Emily Sass, and I have been discovering and learning about new tools and resources to help integrate iPads into my classroom. I'm creating this video to help other teachers learn about these tools as well. I will be sharing with you some technology tools that you can use in your classroom. These tools can be used to identify and use apps, create content, curate digitally accessible content, facilitate collaboration, increase student engagement, increase student time on task, and amplify student voice. This is graphite.org. This website helps you to find the best technology tools like apps, games, and websites to use in the classroom. At the very top of the page on each app, it tells you the graphite rating from the technology experts, and it also shows you the teacher rating along with teacher reviews on the app. If you scroll down to find out more about each app, it will tell you what the app is like, if it is good for learning, and how teachers can use it. My favorite feature of each page on graphite.org is it tells you briefly what are some pros and cons about the app, as well as what is the bottom line about using this app in the classroom. Explain Everything is a content creation app that can be used by both teachers and students. Teachers can use it to teach content, and students can use it to show their understanding. Explain Everything presentations can include text, images, and audio. Here is a clip of a presentation that I created to introduce myself to my students. This is a picture of my family. There's my husband Aaron, my daughter Sierra, and me. I created the Symbaloo as a tool to use with the students in my classroom. As you can see, it is a visual way to collect resources and websites that is especially helpful for elementary school students. In my Symbaloo, I grouped each content-specific websites in one area and I color-coded them to make them easier to find. For example, on the top left of the Symbaloo, you see green buttons. Those are all websites that we would use in literacy. At the bottom, you can see a cluster of orange buttons. Those are all links that we would use in math. Padlet is a great tool to facilitate collaboration. This is the Padlet board that I created. Each student can go into the Padlet board and post their own ideas. Padlet boards can be used to share ideas during a class discussion where everyone will be able to share and view other students' posts. The posts can include things like video, audio, photos, and text. Nearpod is a way to get rid of boring lessons where the teacher is merely presenting information or one student is responding while the rest of the class has to sit and listen. Using Nearpod, all students will become actively engaged in interactive activities. With Nearpod, teachers create presentations that they then send to all students' iPads or devices. These presentations can include things like slideshows and videos to make the lesson informative and exciting. In these lessons, teachers can embed interactive activities like polls, questions and answers, quizzes, and my favorite, Draw It. During Draw It, students must respond to a question by drawing a picture of their answer. Nearpod is an exciting and engaging tool to use in the classroom. Quizlet is a great way to extend learning time to ensure that the students are still learning even when they are not meeting directly with the teacher. I plan to use Quizlet during guided math while the students are working independently and the teacher is working with other small groups. This is the Quizlet that I created for the students to practice place value vocabulary on their own. All that I had to do was type in the vocabulary words that I wanted the students to practice, the definitions of the words, and choose an image to go with each word. Once I have entered that information, the students can go in and practice the words using different ways of studying or playing games. They can study by using flashcards, a learn feature, a spelling feature, or by taking a test on the words. My favorite way to practice is by doing the scatter game. When you go into the scatter game, it shows all the words and definitions. The students have to match the correct word with the definition. For example, I see standard form is here. I match it with the standard form image and definition. When I match them, they disappear. App smashing is a wonderful way to amplify student voice. App smashing is when students use multiple apps to create a project that would not be able to be done by using only one app. By combining a variety of apps, students have the flexibility to share their knowledge in multiple ways. Students may include text, audio, video, or drawings in these projects. This form of content creation will allow students to share their ideas in unique and personalized ways. This is an example of a way I used app smashing in my classroom last year. We took pictures during our field trip to the Ramsey County Courthouse. When we returned to school, the students wrote about their thoughts and ideas of what they were learning at that point in the field trip. They recorded these thoughts in an app called Audio Boom. To link their audio recordings to the pictures, we used an app called ThingLink. These are their ThingLink projects. By clicking on the targets on the pictures, you can then hear the audio recordings made by the students. We shared these ThingLinks on our classroom blog to ensure that the students had an authentic audience for their projects. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned about some helpful tools.